There are two very exciting things right now. Number one, that as of this week when you are here in Switzerland, we are launching worldwide the new creative platform, trying to evolve from the good life to time beautifully filled. And the reason for this is we have done a lot of research that people who enjoy cigars obviously are living very busy lives, very hectic lives. And so time somehow has become the ultimate luxury. And then it's all about filling that time beautifully because it's limited in supply. So we find that this Davidoff Time Beautifully Filled is a nice evolution of the good life. And we are now launching that in terms of new advertising, new website, new visual merchandising material in our stores, and new packaging and gift packaging and everything. So that's very exciting, and we are rolling that out. And the next big thing, which we have announced, only the cigars, we haven't shown anything visually, but we are coming out for the first time with a Davidoff cigar, not from the Dominican Republic, but a puro Nicaragua, where basically we have a 10-year-old Habana Rosado wrapper, and then we have fillers and binders which are 6 to 8 years old, and they are all 4 key regions of Nicaragua is in that cigar. So it's Esteli, it's Jalapa, it's Omotepe, and it's Condega. And particularly the tobacco from Condega is giving this cigar a very, very specific personality. So we're very excited about that. We have also said, in order to ensure the perfect Davidoff quality of this Nicaraguan cigar, that although all of it is from Nicaragua, we ship it to Dominican Republic, and we have 36 dedicated rollers who only roll this Nicaraguan puro in the Dominican Republic. So these are obviously 2 very, very big initiatives. And then I would say the third thing is basically that we have now finalized our new lounge concept, which is a declination of the retail concept, and that we are now starting to roll out as well. So a lot of exciting things in the pipeline. We have obviously created this smaller cigar for the fact, again, yes, there are a lot of people who cannot spend always 45 minutes or an hour and a half to have a nice big cigar. So there is clearly a trend that in many parts of the world, particularly in Europe, I would say, for a shorter smoke. So yes, we have created the whole short pleasures concept, and the ramp, or the firing ramp for this new concept, was to launch Porodoro Gorditas, which, you know, is a lot of tobacco, but in a very short smoke. So short pleasures clearly is a trend. I cannot yet tell you, other than, of course, it's a Davidoff name, and it will be called Davidoff Nicaragua. I can tell you it was codenamed, we have been working on this almost since I joined, and it was codenamed Davidoff Black. So that maybe gives you a hint of how it visually will be looking, but we will show you in June the full glory of the brand, and the official launch will be at the IPC PR show in the US in July, and then it's ready for the whole world at the same time. Well, I would realistically think that probably Europe, UAE, and Asia will launch this in September, but it's available at the end of July. So, but you know, August is sort of, you know, a holiday month in many countries. So I think the big bang will be in September. What we like is, of course, to be pairing, and we do that in a lot of our stores around the world, be that with rum, be that with cognac, be that with malt whiskey. And it's sort of a little bit different from country to country. But we are not thinking of having sort of a celebrity, spokesperson or anything, because we really feel that the cigar aficionado is a celebrity in his own right. He appreciates the good things in life, and but we want to expose him to nice watches, to nice whiskeys, to whatever Davidoff can be the conduit for. And we see ourselves moving more and more towards what I would call almost a concierge service. And you will see, as the website also develops over the next few months, that we will be able to point people we will develop, we are in the process of developing an app and say, if you are suddenly, I'm in London, I have 2 hours to kill, where do I go? I'm in Dubai, 2 hours, what can I do? So that whole service or help to fill time beautifully wherever you are, it's very much going to be part of. This is very exciting. Basically, when I came in, we decided that in terms of our global sponsorship efforts, we actually decided to pool all of our resources behind a sponsorship of Art Basel, which has 3 great shows: Art Basel Basel, Art Basel Miami Beach, and now for the first time this year, in May 2013, Art Basel Hong Kong. That fits us beautifully. Davidoff and Art Basel are both from Basel, and we both have 2 strategic, big opportunities, which is obviously Asia and the United States. But I said, anybody can write a check for sponsorship. We need to develop something around this. So we have established what we call the Davidoff Art Initiative. So your viewers should go on davidoffartinitiative.com, which is a dedicated website to our art activities. And this basically has 4 components. And the central component, the most important, is that we offer up-and-coming artists from the Dominican Republic to come to art residency programs in other parts of the world. And the first 2 we have officially signed up is a program in New York, in Brooklyn. The second one is in Berlin. And we will be sending the first artist at the end of this year. And then the ultimate goal is to open our own residency in the Dominican Republic at some point. And if everything goes as I hope I'll be able to announce something very soon on that as well. The other thing is that we have a grant program, so we will be willing to support art communities around the world. The third element is what we call the art dialogues, which means that we will organize, because we know a lot of our customers are also art collectors or interested in art. And since we have these lounges and these stores around the world, that would be great places to teach and educate people a little bit over a cigar and fill time beautifully about a little bit about art. And then of course the fourth is what we call art editions. We hope that some of these artists will work with us to create exciting limited edition packagings and designs and stuff. So it's a very exciting initiative. I can promise the Middle East and the UAE in particular that this is a priority market for us moving forward, and that we are very intent on opening a flagship store and a lounge in the UAE and most likely Dubai, and basically have a brand building platform, because you're right that we were not very present. We have a strong and nice business in the airport, but Dubai is much more than that today. It's a global melting pot, and everybody comes there and goes there, and you cannot as a luxury brand not be there. So we are very excited about moving forward. We also obviously have to get the Middle Eastern consumers to know about today's Davidoff in terms of taste profiles, in terms of the menu that we actually can offer. So again, in collaboration with good people like yourself, to try and get the brand, more people to try it and to get them to reconsider. I think what we need to understand, all cigar suppliers, is that most people today has a menu. They don't smoke only one cigar all the time. And my objective is simply to get Davidoff onto the menu.